Robert Frost, 1874 to 1963. He was born in San Francisco, California. His parents were Mr. William Prescott Frost and Mrs. Isabel Moody Frost. He was married to Eleanor Miriam White. I am not really fond of reading poets' life and works, but after reading Frost's autobiography and works, I may say that this person is really an achiever. Some of his achievements are the following. 1923, New Hampshire, first Pulitzer Prize. 1930, collected poems, second Pulitzer Prize. 1936, A Further Range, third Pulitzer Prize. 1942, A Witness Tree, fourth Pulitzer Prize. I was really inspired on how he struggled from all the depression, tremendous adversity, personal tragedy, and failure that he had experienced in life, and the triumph that he had achieved in spite of all these things. But what makes this poet different from other poets? Robert Frost was introduced as the National Poet of America in the inauguration ceremony of President John Kennedy because he really admired the works of Frost and used some of his quotations during his speeches. He was the first poet invited to take part in the inauguration of a president. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood, and I looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better plain, because it was grassy and mountain bare, though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how may leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Some were ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This poem has been one of the most analyzed, quoted, anthologized poems in American poetry. A widespread interpretation claims that the speaker in the poem is promoting individualism and non-conformity. But just as Frost asserted, you have to be careful of that one. It's a tricky poem, very tricky, and he is, of course, correct. The poem has been and continues to be used as an inspirational poem, one that to the undiscerning eye seems to be encouraging self-reliance and following where others have been. Robert Frost's life demonstrated some truths that apply to those in all walks of life. That success is not easily achieved without hard work and failure along the way, and that belief in oneself can overcome all the doubts and criticisms of others. Many other persons would have given up trying to become a poet after many years of failure, but Frost seemed to know his destiny in American literature. It was an important destiny to become one of the greatest poets in American history, to win 4 Pulitzer Prizes, and to become one of the poets who was admired equally by the literary critics and the general public. He wrote about things that everyone could understand, and he wrote in the plain, unvarnished language of the common man. Yet he wrote with such brilliance and in such an original style that he came to be acknowledged as one of the finest artists ever to represent his country in the field of literature. Above all, Robert Frost loved humanity and the world, in spite of its imperfections. His poems sang of people and of his love of life. His poems were truths about life. Neither the tragedies nor the disappointments in his life made him a bitter poet, and his words will continue to bring inspiration and happiness to millions of people in centuries to come.